Court is now in session. Is the defense ready?
No.
Oh my god, I'm back.
You could see in the court saying that.
Of course, Your Honor. We can begin whenever you want. Ah, fuck!
Did you not see both of them on both sides?
No!
Yeah,
Why are
yeah,
you so
you really
mad?
are gonna get. You really are gonna get to talk a lot. From
Yeah,
not
you
getting
are
to talk
back.
last time.
Yeah, those returns are
We're
coming.
so back to It's Over pipeline.
The prosecution has been ready from the start, Your Honor.
We ain't ask all that.
Here she go.
Jill Crane, the attorney in charge of the defense, has passed on from this world. Furthermore, Sebastian the Best, the prosecutor in charge, has disappeared.
Damn.
And so, Francisca and Mr. Shields have taken over their duties.
Yo, they're wild on this
Before
track.
we begin, I would like to apologize for the delay of today's trial. As the crime took place in a prison, a place where justice is normally administered, and the defendant was the warden of the prison, further exacerbating the situation.
Yeah.
I can't read.
Ex-masturbating.
Additional time was specifically arranged to investigate and prepare for the trial. In addition, the defense attorney in charge of the case, Jill Crane, has recently passed away. Due to these circumstances, the trial was further delayed. Mr. Shields, Miss Von Kama, at this time, I'd like to give you my gratitude for taking up this responsibility on short notice.
I guess this is the last shot Corner Pie's friend left behind for us, eh? Well, Uncle Ray is more than happy to help out. Although, having said that, I've only had enough time to skim through the case files.
As usual.
Are you okay on your end, Franny Pie?
What kind of prosecutor abandons his own case and vanishes without a trace? Oh! We won't allow any more delays in this trial while we wait for that foolish man to return. I've received the evidence just now. There should be no problem in continuing the trial.
You have my thanks. And with that, I hereby call the defendant, Patricia Rowland, to the stand.
Oh yeah, it was this lady.
Now then, will the prosecution please give their opening statement?
Very well, Your Honor. The defendant,
Please wait, Your Honor.
What is it?
Well, there's something I'd like for you to fill me in on. Just what exactly am I doing in a place like this?
I
Then
mean,
perhaps you would like to listen. Perhaps you would do well to listen to the opening statement.
So if I listen to it, I'll get it, huh? Okay, then let's hear it.
that was the plan from the start. Now, if you would kindly shut up and listen. The incident occurred in a detention center and the prison warden Roland is in charge of. The victim is Horace Knightley, who is being held in the detention center. The prosecution is certain that this woman here is the culprit. This knife, the murder weapon, is the decisive.
Miss Von Karma, is something wrong?
That's impossible. The evidence is.
I ate that shit.
What's wrong with the evidence, Franny Pie?
Me with evidence shaped belly.
The evidence! The knife's gone! The chisel with Dogen's bell attached to it's missing too!
Where'd the evidence
What?
go?
Damn.
Order! Order! Prosecutor Von Karma, what is the meaning of this?
Where'd the
I,
evidence go?
I don't understand it either, Your Honor.
Oh no. If there is no evidence, then I suppose there's not much of a reason for me to be here. Some prosecutor can't even hold on to one little piece of evidence. What a dunce.
I only received everything in that previous everything that previous prosecutor had. Oh,
It appears that the culprit is that pampered prosecutor, the boy Blunder.
Nice name.
Hey, Courtney Pie.
What is it?
Your Honor, considering our predicament, what say we postpone the trial until later?
Again?
The defense's proposal is overruled.
Maybe you get no evidence.
Courtney Pie.
Alright, it'd be troubling for me if this trial would be delayed any further. I just want everyone to know that I'm innocent as soon as possible.
innocent. I've had more than enough of your foolish.
And besides, you don't even have any evidence, right?
A whole bunch of arguing.
I recall a certain saying.
A lot of yapitude.
Literally.
In court, evidence is everything, wasn't it? Since there's no evidence, that would make me innocent. Isn't that right, Your Honor?
Ellipses. That is correct.
Whoa!
The prosecution has not produced sufficient evidence to prove the defendant guilty. As such, I hereby find the defendant, Patricia Rowland.
Wow.
Haven't heard that in a while. Hold your horses, Courtney Pie. You can't just declare her innocent all of a sudden.
Is something the matter for the defense to object to a not guilty verdict?
Well,
on her
I
own
mean,
bullshit.
even if you must know that the warden, even you must know that the warden over there is guilty, right? You were there with us when we found the murder weapon.
Mr. Shields, a judge must remain impartial when handing down a verdict. That is why I cannot allow myself to get caught up in my own personal feelings. The person who was present when the murder weapon was discovered and the judge sitting before you now are two completely different people.
You're kidding, right?
I can only hand down a verdict based upon the evidence that was presented.
There is evidence. It's not here right now, but a few minutes. That's all I need. I'll find the evidence and return to court without fail. The prosecution requests a brief recess, Your Honor.
The defense would also like a recess, Your Honor. Courtney Pie, please.
Ellipses.
Jesus, man.
I understand. I shall grant your request.
Well, Justine, darling, aren't you wishy-washy today?
This court will now adjourn for a 15-minute recess, during which the prosecution and the defense shall prepare for resumption of the trial.
Understood, Your Honor.
That was a close one.
Court is now adjourned.
Races to the slide.
Well,
Didn't we find it together? The evidence!
Yes, we certainly did.
Oh.
What's the matter, detective?
Looks like the metal detector is reacting to this alligator.
Really? Why?
Of course, that's why the metal detector reacted. Judge Courtney, I'd like you to take a look at this.
The chisel?
Oh shit. Wasn't that just a fake murder weapon?
Dugan hid his chisel inside a dog's mouth. And the real murder weapon was hidden in very much the same way. The real murder weapon is the friends we made along the way.
I wonder if it was stolen by someone.
Of course it was.
Miss Barry and Mr. Keys, did you come to us in the trial?
I came because I heard there was a really fun show around here. So, where is it?
It's not fun.
The trial for the case I forgot the voice I gave him. The trial for the case I got caught up in was supposed to have already started, but our practice ran a little late. I believe it was somewhere around here, wasn't it?
Actually, 2 key pieces of evidence have gone missing. The chisel and the knife. The trial's in recess now. It's sort of like an intermission. You just missed it, Simon.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Guilty.
It looks like Simon's gonna get arrested again.
Riley, that's not fun.
No way, I can't!
But you just proved him innocent.
I guess Simon is his usual noisy self. Huh?
Yep. I'm guessing that's with the lady.
And here comes another noisy individual.
She's pissed.
Now, Franny Pie, let's just take a moment and calm down a bit. Maybe you could, put that whip of yours away, huh? What do you say?
That foolish prosecutor. When I get my hands on him, my whip is going to give him the thrashing of a lifetime.
Let's go.
He ran!
Miles, why don't you try talking to her?
Good grief. On that note, I guess I should probably hear what she has to say.
Oh, she walked over to us. I thought she was going to initiate the
Neighbor,
talking.
why did you turn around? Whatever, just read this.
Well, we're talking to him now.
Hey, looks like you got your memories back.
Yeah, I'm all better now.
Uncle Ray was really worried, you know. Though that other K was also pretty cute. Well then, now that you're recovered, how's about a hug? For old time's sake.
Nope. We need to focus on the trial right now.
Yeah, things aren't looking too good.
Anyways.
Franny.
Oh, if it isn't the former prosecutor Miles Edgeworth.
Francisca.
Those who've ever been in the path of a prosecutor do not belong here.
A nigga like you don't belong here.
Now be a good boy and go home. Figure out what you want to do with your life.
Damn.
Go
Holy
be a
shit,
sheriff.
guys.
Go be a sheriff or cop. Do something with yourself.
How about I go
Do
home?
something for
Little,
society.
little
I'd do
sis
for
is the
Mom.
one telling him that.
You're not doing anything productive. Still, what are you going to do, Francisca? The recess is only 15 minutes.
You're always so calm and collected. Like an anchorman reading off the teleprompter.
She just called you a
It
bot.
makes me sick.
You're not. I should probably stay classy and avoid a confrontation with her for now.
Bet.
Francisca, I never expected you to end up taking over the prosecution for this case.
The bodyguard of the president of Zangfa, Horace Knightley, was murdered. The defendant is the former warden of the prison, Patricia Warland. The knife she used as the murder weapon had been prepared as evidence.
However, the murder weapon has disappeared without a trace.
Not only did he abandon his own case, but he made me look like a fool in court.
Why?
The next time I see that foolish fool of a prosecutor, I'll whip some backbone into him.
I don't
I'm
mind
gonna
if
like
you
it.
whip some backbone into him, but stop whipping innocent bystanders.
This is Zhang Fa's.
Yes, the president of Zhangfa, Li Zhenhuang. We discovered his body just recently.
What are you saying? There must be some kind of mistake.
That's
No,
not him.
I confirmed it with my own eyes. There's no mistake.
Then, this incident, could it have something to do with my trial?
No, it is nothing of the sort. We just came to speak with Judge Courtney.
Miles Edgeworth, are you trying to distract me by showing me evidence that is unrelated to this trial?
Yes.
You bet your sweet bippy I did.
My apologies. It seems I shouldn't have shown it to you.
Shouldn't have shown it to me? Are you trying to conceal the incident from me?
Damn, what are you, my mom?
Just what do you want from me?
You can't win against Franny.
She wants that cop.
Right.
There is no winning with Franny.
The people are real. The cases are real.
At any rate, we'll have to search for the evidence. But we can't interrupt the trial. Uncle Ray is in a pickle. If only there was someone who could find the evidence for us.
Looks like you.
That look of expectation on your face says it all.
Miles, you still don't have your prosecutor's badge, right? Do you finally feel like following in your father's footsteps?
Please become
I simply
defensive.
left it in someone else's care. I wasn't stripped of my badge. Furthermore, right now, I'm unable to follow in my father's footsteps.
I see. Well, there's no need for you to rush your decision.
But take your
Take
time.
all the time you need to determine the path you want to follow. In any case, the door's always open for you at the Edgeworth Law offices.
Mr. Shields,
If only there was someone who could go search the evidence for us.
very well. I'll go look for them.
Oh, Miles, you do that for us?
Of course, finding the evidence within 15 minutes will be no easy task.
Well, if worse comes to worse, Uncle Ray and Frenny Pie will help you stall for time. 5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go. Until you recover the evidence, we won't let her down. Until you recover the evidence, we won't let her hand down a verdict.
Please do so. Francisca, are you okay with this?
You're asking me, Franziska von Karma, to help you out? You'd be better off spending the rest of your life as an anchorman for the local news.
Damn.
You do know we need plumbers, right?
God.
Electricians, maybe.
Miss Von Karma, this is an emergency. We really could use your cooperation.
I understand. As acting prosecutor, I, along with that attorney over there, shall continue this trial. Meanwhile, you, the former prosecutor, shall run around and look for evidence. All for my sake. It's a job that suits you perfectly.
Snatch that whip out her hand one day.
I'm glad you're on board.
And then I'll be in charge.
I'm working on dying. I mean, I'll help out too, because I really don't want to get arrested again.
This sounds like fun! Regina wants to tag along too!
Alright,
no.
that would be helpful. Now then, where shall we begin?
think we should go find that person and hear what they have to say.
That one.
Who should we talk to in order to learn where the evidence went?
A man marked by flames. Detective Gumshoe.
That's what I'm saying. We need his help.
Present.
Let's go.
Are we actually doing it?
Present.
Phaith.
All right.
Huh?
Oh, my fault.
That person knows where the evidence is?
Yes, I believe they should.
Who's they? Refer to him by name.
I don't think they have any connection with it. Why don't you try picking a better option this time, Itchy?
Who cares about that fat fuck?
If it's the evidence it's after, we should ask the person who was in charge of it.
Indeed, there's only one person that could be.
Oh, fine. I guess we gotta pick the best. Or whatever.
Just saying, when the one time we saw Gumshoe, he ran off, so clearly he's hiding something from us. That being said, let's pick the best.
I guess.
God, bro, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Yes,
Nigga got this
the
fucking
person,
bar
in-
at
It's a weak ass game.
the person in charge of the evidence was Sebastian the Best.
It's not taking.
You mean that rookie prosecutor, right? Got it. I'll leave him to you.
Alrighty. Time for Uncle Ray to have a strategy meeting with the opposing counsel. Just the two. Oh!
Damn.
Miles Edgeworth. You better not keep me waiting, lest you end up like your friend here.
Yes.
That's so
I'll
threat.
keep that in mind.
It might not be me, but someone's gonna get a hold of you. A prosecutor in parentheses, and it's gonna manhandle the fuck out of you.
Or worse.
I'm thinking of something cursed and just imagining Manfred as low tier god.
Granny Pie, wait for me. I got stole over there.
Von Karma when Phoenix pulled out the metal detector.
What the fuck is? What is that?
What is that?
Now then, let's go hope for Sebastian as well.
You're still
educate.
alive.
Ah,
Judge Courtney.
if it isn't Prosecutor Edgeworth, I hope that all is well. All is not well. Just what was going on in that trial earlier.
Okay, there's no need for that.
Shut the fuck up.
But even though Miss Courtney should know exactly who the culprit is, what made you... Ellipses. In a court of law, the only thing that matters is evidence. Whatever my own feelings may be, it should not affect the verdict.
So, is this the judge persona of Justine Courtney we're seeing?
Cold-blooded and heartless. It's fine if you think of me as such.
Even as a judge, she's still this stubborn. Judge Courtney, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you.
And what would that be?
2 nights ago, you went to the roof of the Grand Tower.
The roof, you say?
You met with the president there, correct? The 2 of you were caught on the security camera.
Is there some sort of problem with that?
Today, the president's body was discovered, very close to the Grand Tower.
Damn, she got blown.
That's...
You understand now, don't you? You're a suspect.
You're a suspect.
You're sus!
What happened between you and the president up on the roof?
nothing. We merely spoke for a few minutes.
They were fucking.
No. Once our business was done, I headed straight home. I took the elevator back down alone.
Indeed. That was shown in the security camera footage as well. What exactly did you and the president talk about?
Thanks.
I cannot say.
I see. However, I cannot afford to let up just yet. That being the case, I guess my only remaining option is to use that.
Use the thing.
She's definitely hiding something, and I'm going to draw it out of her.
It's
Damn chess time.
time!
Domain expansion.
2 nights ago, Judge Courtney met with President Huang.
It is true that I spoke with President Huang on the roof of the Grand Tower. However, we only discussed business. There is no need to tell you what was said.
Just like in the trial earlier, she won't reveal her personal feelings easily. When she's speaking as a judge, it will be better for me to wait and see what develops. Now then, I'll start by asking what she talked about with the president.
Logic chess, begin.
Oh,
Could you tell me what you and the president talked about?
My meeting with the president was strictly business. And since it has nothing to do with you, I am not obligated to answer your question.
wait and see.
Yeah.
I appreciate your understanding.
Even so, you certainly are a very busy person, aren't you? You're a member of the PIC, and the judge as well. You even assist with the investigations.
I am simply fulfilling the professional duties that have been assigned to me.
Judge Courtney saved me. Was your meeting with the president also one of the duties assigned to you as a judge?
Yes, of course it was. I am one who lives for the law. I would never act outside of my professional duties.
Didn't you help me out this morning, bitch? I mean,
that
woman.
one.
I mean,
Yeah,
lady,
yeah,
young,
yeah.
respectable woman who is also a judge and lovely, pretty.
Fucking bitch.
This morning, you returned Kay's promise notebook to me. I don't believe that all of your actions are simply done for the sake of your duties.
That shit blowed up.
It's true. It seems I still retain some immature qualities.
I wouldn't call it immature. It was your own personal kindness. Weren't you
Don't
also
give her
distressed? Here we go. Weren't you also distressed when you found out the president had passed away?
Yes, it is very unfortunate. Why did he have to die?
It seems he was crushed by the head of some monster called the Mighty Muzilla. Excuse me. You see, Muzilla is...
Is that true? You mean the president died at the temporary Mozilla film lot?
Yes, that's right. I'm surprised that you know about Muzilla.
Yes. I had heard about it from Sebastian. He told me that the movie was being filmed near the Grand Tower.
No way.
She seems awfully shaken up about that. And I'm also curious about Sebastian, who went missing along with the evidence. She said she wouldn't talk about the president. However, I might be able to get her to reveal her secret through another line of questioning. She is flustered beyond normal. There must be some reason behind it.
I didn't say that out loud.
Francisca may have taken over the prosecution in Sebastian's place. However, as long as he still possesses some of the evidence, the trial cannot proceed.
I intend to carry out a fair trial. If the prosecution is unable to present evidence, the defendant must be declared not guilty.
Wait and see.
Wait.
I am a judge. I cannot allow my own personal feelings to get in the way.
So, you're saying you're not the least bit worried about Sebastian's whereabouts?
course, I am. I am worried about Sebastian as well, but
Are you worried about anyone else?
You're worried about Sebastian as well. Wouldn't that mean that there's someone else you're worried about?
Ah!
By any chance, would that person have something to do with your unnatural behavior?
Rather.
that's impossible. I am a follower of the law. I will not be swayed by personal feelings.
As a judge, you're only human.
Yep,
That one.
Wait. Fuck.
No, that's correct.
It may be true that those who stand in court have a duty to follow the law. However, we are not superheroes. You and I are only jujutsu source. I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
We are the exception.
Oh, God.
We
are the odd
We
ones
put
out.
the blame on me.
It is impossible to completely ignore your own feelings and render an impartial judgment.
Ah!
Damn, that shit exploded, dude.
It is as you say. As I am now, I cannot hand down an impartial verdict.
Judge Courtney, why don't you tell me the truth?
I just, what am I supposed to do?
For Judge Courtney to become this distraught, I should find out exactly who she is searching for.
Once again, I did not say this out loud.
Full restore.
Up until now, she has been wearing
Oh,
the
shit.
mask of a judge. And this time, I should be able to draw out her true feelings.
Fuck. Are you searching for Mozilla?
bottom for
Bottom, I guess.
Are you searching for the mighty Mozilla?
I don't have time to play along with your jokes right now.
It's not a joke. Just a moment ago, you were surprised to learn that the president had been crushed by Mozilla, correct?
I was simply surprised by the president's cause of death. To think that he passed away at a temporary film lot, of all places.
What's wrong with where he died?
Where he died.
From the way you're
Yeah, like, why
talking, it seems
crazy.
It seems you have a problem with where he died.
Why did she say it like that?
That's not true. It's just... for the president to have passed away at a film lot, a place where dreams are made.
That's actually cute.
I just thought it would be better if the movie's cast and crew remained unaware of the truth.
Oh, you are acting so sus.
good.
Top?
Top.
Top? I'm very
Yeah,
sorry.
I wasn't picking an option. I was just asking.
I'm very sorry to say this. However, the movie's cast and crew are already aware of the president's death. I encountered a female staff member and John Marsh at the crime scene.
Hello.
No! How could it have come to this?
Oh, you better close that mouth.
She seems to react strongly when it comes to the staff of the Mozilla film. This could be a useful clue.
Shit. Who are you searching for?
Who are you searching for?
Judge Courtney, tell me who you are searching for.
My lips are sealed. That is not something I can talk about right now.
I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I
Damn.
should try another line of attack.
Are you searching for the best?
Is the person you're searching for Sebastian by any chance?
When Sebastian learned of his father's true colors, he went into hiding of his own free will. I am worried about him, but this may be a trial he needs to overcome on his own.
Wait and see.
Wait. Yeah.
Since he went into hiding of his own accord, he could return whenever he wanted to.
Could it be the person you're searching for is unable to return under their own power?
In regards to that, my lips are sealed. I am unable to talk about it right now. When I think about what might happen to that child if I talked.
Child.
Who's
That's
that
right.
child you speak of, huh? Hmm?
Yeah.
That child. Could you tell me who you're referring to?
Exactly. Over
Uh,
on your ass.
It's nothing. Pay it no mind.
Oh, it's nothing. Or whatever I say.
Judge Courtney's expression has changed. It seems I've managed to uncover a clue.
Top one.
Yeah.
Top.
Alright, we're in the red zone.
Judge Courtney,
know
tell
what-
me who you're
know what that
researching
means?
for.
My lips are sealed.
Is that something I can talk about right now?
Let me try using that clue.
Oh,
That
Missing
clue,
child?
the clue.
Could it be you're searching for that child who has gone missing?
Did this shatter already?
Ah!
Since you said it was a child, I presume they're of young age, correct?
I simply cannot answer any questions about him.
Oh, his gender.
That boy has nothing to do with you or the president's assassination.
Let me try using that clue.
The clue.
Is he involved in the Mozilla movie?
Earlier, when Mozilla was brought up, it seemed to be a sensitive topic for you. Is that child you spoke of involved with the Mozilla movie?
Damn, that shit detonationed.
How? How do you know about that?
You're usually so calm, yet you seem rather distraught right now. Please, tell me, who is that child?
I understand. If you've come to know this much, I shall prepare myself for the worst. The child I'm searching for is a boy by the name of John Marsh.
Sean, why do you want to know his whereabouts?
Well, that much I simply cannot say.
Judge Courtney, didn't you say you were prepared for the worst?
That was all cap.
Even if you don't intend to talk, I'm determined to expose the truth. That is my resolve.
This is really a domain expansion. 'Cause, like, why don't they just like walk away?
Exactly. Why is she searching for John? I must get her to tell me the reason.
Just the giant ass barrier in front of the courthouse.
Fuck. Are you a fan of his?
Bottom.
Could
Top
it be
one might be too
that you're a fan of John Marsh?
Yes. Yes. That's right.
Oh, here we go.
I am a fan of John Marsh, the famous child actor who's been called a prodigy.
Bottom.
I knew his movie was being filmed in front of the Grand Tower. So the temporary film lot has been on my mind.
I see. I suppose a fan would be curious about that. Did you know that John was at the temporary film lot?
Yes, of course I did. He said they would be filming there all day long, and yet
Yeah, what?
Did you hear
Did
that
you
from
hear
him?
that from him?
Did you hear that from him?
It almost sounds as if John himself told you personally.
Who's the father?
I doubt he would give a schedule to a mere fan.
that's true, isn't it? Please don't pay any mind to that statement.
She
Sure
made
that.
another slip of the tongue. She must be really worried about John. So, she has spoken with John. This could be a useful clue.
Are you acquainted with him?
Yep.
Are you acquainted with John by any chance?
He is a famous movie star. I doubt there is anyone who doesn't know who he is.
I actually hadn't heard of him until I met with him today. He's no Steel Samurai.
That just proves you have much to learn. Allow me to give you a lesson.
You're mid.
I know everything about him.
I'm his biggest fan.
Wait,
On his dick right now.
Wait.
that would be kind of weird. Given, never mind.
Okay.
My apologies. I seem to have lost my composure.
You tend to lose your calm whenever the conversation turns to John, don't you?
Ours ish.
In any case, while I may know everything about John, it is a one-sided relationship.
Let me try using that clue.
Well,
Must have spoken with John.
I understand you're worried about him, but aren't you a bit too flustered? You told me earlier that you had spoken with John. Doesn't that prove that you are indeed acquainted with him?
How could I have committed such an indiscretion?
It appears that John and Judge Courtney are acquaintances. This could be a vital clue.
Where is he
Where
right
is
now?
he? Where is he?
Where is he?
Where's John?
Actually, we're searching for John as well. Would you happen to have any idea where he might be?
Why would you think that I would know where he is?
Don't play games with me, Courtney.
John and I, there is no connection between us.
Let me try using that clue.
Let's use that clue.
Alright.
I don't know what kind of relationship you have with John, but at the very least, the two of you must be acquaintances.
Eek.
Judge Courtney, won't you allow us to help you in your search for him?
Help? No, that won't be allowed.
Who won't allow it? The so-called goddess of law?
Damn.
The person who knows where that child is.
Kid.
Wait.
The red. This recess is
Oh,
not
shit.
very long. If
That's
you've
why I
no
was-
business with me, then I shall take my leave.
We're about to
Blonde
die.
and
Please.
kidnapper.
It seems I waited too long.
It was like I didn't know.
Tee up,
Oh,
Can
Frens.
you go back? Is it
Kidnapper,
in the middle
kidnapper.
it
Yes.
was kidnapper.
Bruh.
What? Oh, never mind. We're dead.
And
Tee
he
up.
crushes them lightning fast.
No fucking around.
So I have to use that tech where he pauses the
Well,
game, like in Plants vs Zombies.
Kidnapper.
Kidnapper. Henny Nichols kidnapped him.
I see. Finally, I've connected all the pieces of the puzzle. The reason why you cannot easily talk about John, it was because someone kidnapped him. Isn't that right?
He's been
He literally just left yesterday. How did he get kidnapped?
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
What? Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
George Courtney, fuck. I would like to hear the truth from your own lips.
I understand. This time, I will truly be prepared for the worst. It is just as you deduced. Someone has kidnapped John.
As I thought, there was a kidnapping. Still, how is John's kidnapping related to you in any way?
John and I are mother and child.
Damn, different last name.
What? I wasn't able to learn much
Father.
about the conversation she had with the president, but I just learned of John's kidnapping. It was an unexpected result, but with that, it's checkmate.
I'm his mom. For real.
Who's the father?
She's
was
a
me.
mom!
I kind of figured that.
I did it.
You're out of luck, Blue.
No.
John is Miss Courtney's son?
It's not true.
No way! I mean, he's already so big. For him to be your...
It should have been me. It should have been me.
It should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
This can't
Yeah, I
happen
mean-
3 times in Ace Attorney.
Can be the father who
Yes.
stepped up, Blue.
John is indeed my son.
Step on these.
Please look at this.
Look at this
Please
ransom.
understand.
Okay, you wanna.
This is a clipping from a magazine.
It's an article about John. Oh, that's not Courtney.
That's okay.
It's an article about John. Do you always carry this around with you? Yes, I always keep it close by. It's like a charm to me.
It seems the bond that they share is a strong one. However, are you absolutely certain that he's been kidnapped?
Yes, I received a call from the kidnapper just before the trial started.
What were their demands?
They had only one demand, a not guilty verdict for Patricia Rowland.
I see. So that's what happened.
Reminds me of the Mr. That in whatever game that was that happened
That
with
Justice-
Justice for all? It sounds
Yeah.
pretty familiar. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah. sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who it could be.
Thinking emoji.
Who did this before?
Since there's no evidence, that would make me innocent. Isn't that right, your age?
That is correct. The prosecution has not produced sufficient evidence to prove the defendant guilty. As such, I hereby find the defendant, Patricia Rowland.
So, that's why you were going to deliver a not guilty verdict not guilty verdict earlier.
I am not qualified to be a judge.
I'll say.
A judge must be able to remain impartial and composed above all else. And yet, despite this, in the trial just now, I was about to hand down a verdict that was led solely by my heart.
She just fart.
Cool. Judge Courtney,
The goddess of law must be furious with me. But I simply
Annoying.
couldn't do it. I couldn't hand down a fair verdict if it meant I had to sacrifice my own son. Of course you can't.
okay.
A real parent would never abandon their own child. If that makes the goddess of law angry, then maybe the goddess is the one who's wrong. The goddess is guilty. Guilty. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Struck by lightning inside the building.
Indeed, to declare a goddess guilty. We're responsible for upholding the law, but at the same time, we're only human. Nobody would hand down a verdict that would sacrifice their own child.
Thank you very much, Miss Faraday, Prosecutor Edgeworth. However, I cannot simply run away from the courtroom.
Bet, do it right now.
Judge Courtney. So this is where you've been.
Been fucking around, haven't you?
It appears it's time. Ellipses. Miss Courtney! My father, he was a prosecutor. Your father? Yes, he stood in court, just like you. And now, with all that's happened, it's got me thinking. What if my father had been in the same position as you are now? If a prosecutor is being coerced into obtaining a guilty verdict, I know, if my life were on the line, my father would definitely come to steal me back. Steal you back? Miss Courtney, why don't you let us take care of it?
Shut up.
What?
My phone was going off.
Nanda?
Your phone?
I'm gonna go steal John back for you. As the second Yatagarasu, I, Kay Faraday, give you my word.
They break in with all those guns.
So, the great thief Yatagarasu plans to steal the truth, huh? What say you, Judge Courtney? Will you place your trust in our young great thief?
We're fucked.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
And, if it's alright with you, I wish to help as well.
Thank you very much. I know that it's not really my place to ask this of you. Please, do whatever you can. Please save John. You got it. Just leave everything to us. Allow me to leave my cell phone with you.
Your phone ringing?
You may get a call from the kidnapper at some point.
You have my word. I will ensure a safe return of your phone, along with your son.
And I will do everything in my power to prolong the trial. But even then, at most the trial can only last for about 2 more hours.
2 hours, huh? So until 2 p.m. That's our time frame.
I must return to the court. Miss Faraday, Prosecutor Edgeworth, I leave the rest to you.
5 minutes should be plenty.
Planet Namek blows up.
I am out of here.
Kay, I thought you were taking a break from being the great thief.
As of right now, the great thief Yatagarasu is back in business. Alright, time to put on the gloves and hit the pavement. It's my first request after all.
Is that so? In that case, we'd better begin our investigation post-haste.
Bars!
If we hope to track down John... Tabs,
Yeah. Where'd he run off to?
he might have just gone back home.
That's right. I mean, it doesn't look like they're gonna get any filming done today.
Or he may have run away.
We should probably begin our investigation from the front of the Grand Tower.
Hey, hold it, Mr. Edgeworth. You're not the one in charge anymore. From here on out, this is a job for the Great Thief, which means I'm the leader now.
If that's the case, then what am I supposed to do?
Nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, you get to be the first ever Great Thief's assistant.
So, I'm a thief's assistant now.
Wow, how low he's
I'm Sly Cooper, you're Bentley.
Alright, let's get going. The Great Thief
Bentley kinda
Yatagarasu
loves it.
takes flight once again.
He is.
Cope.
coping,
Alright.
coping.
Imagine though.
April 6th, 12:10 p.m.
Outside
And we
the
only
Grand
got-
Tower Plaza.
We only got less than 2 hours,
I
bruh.
wanted to slice
He's
this
fucked.
nigga neck open.
Ooh.
Here
Oh
we
my God.
are, the scene of the crime. Let's get to work. Now, say it with me, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm
Say
gay and I'm
what?
proud.
All lives matter.
Even in the depths of night.
I got a wrong read of the situation there, guys. My
Oh,
bad.
come on! Say the rest with me!
And just why should I do that?
Because the great thief Yatagarasu has arrived on the scene. If you don't say the introduction, it just doesn't feel right.
I have no intention of becoming a thief.
Fine then. I'll do it by myself.
Egg roll, egg
Even
roll.
in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight. One allures soars to shine the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the great thief Yatagarasu.
Yes, Kay, I know you are. I, on the other hand, am starting the investigation.
You're no fun at all.
We don't have time for fun.
You have less than 2 hours.
We only have until 2 o'clock. We need to begin making inquiries immediately.
Good thing we have a photo, so we can go right ahead and start asking around.
But is still in
Go
the
talk to that
taxi. Who was he
taxi.
waiting for? Like,
I know
damn.
that taxi, dude.
Hey, buddy. What's wrong? Your face looks so serious.
Have you picked up any passengers here today?
Oh, I sure did. but it was only one group.
What did they look like?
It was a pair of men. They were both wearing black.
Black lives better.
Did you happen to see a small boy with them?
Here's a picture of him.
Nah, nigga, nah. It was just two guys.
I understand. Thank you for your cooperation. I was hoping he would have some more information for us, but I guess not. Wore black and rode in the taxi. Didn't appear to have a child with him.
Saw two.
Well, let's
hood
talk to
ironies.
that police officer.
Two hood ironies.
Let's talk to the police officer.
Don't tell
Men
me
in
what
black.
to do!
Thank you for your hard work, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
I'm not a prosecutor at the moment, but I'll keep quiet about that for now. Thank you.
You don't
What are you
that.
doing here?
Sir, I'm on guard duty.
Then could you tell me about the cars that have passed through here today?
The ones that came through here with that taxi and the blue truck.
So two different vehicles came through this place. This is valuable information. Only a taxi and a blue truck came through the plaza this morning.
Was he kidnapped in a box?
Hey, John! Guess he's not here.
Probably would be gift
This
wrapped.
basket looks pretty suspicious to me, but
It certainly does.
huh? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Why are you touching the truck?
You gotta find a kid.
The truck's body is cold to touch. It seems to have been parked here for some time.
You can figure all that out just by touching it?
Considering the length of time it's been parked here, the driver must not be nearby. I suppose we won't be able to ask them any questions until they return.
Parked in front of the Grand Tower today. The driver wasn't inside.
But what if he's inside that basket? I'm just saying. He wouldn't be able to say anything.
This dude.
Now here's a
Oh.
familiar
This
face.
dude.
Tapes.
Long
That's
time no
taken.
see, Mr. Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're... This is Will Powers. He's an action star I met in the previous case. He also played the role of the Steel Samurai, warrior of near Old Tokyo.
Steel Samurai!
It's been a long time.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, a great thief. Some stuff has happened, so now, Mr. Edgeworth is my assistant.
Nice to meet you, but a thief and Mr. Edgeworth is your assistant?
Please pay it no heed. More importantly, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I'll be much help, though.
He's an actor who has been working with John. Maybe a bit sudden, but let's hear what he has to say.
Let's hear what he has to say.
I'd heard that you were handling the investigation for this case, but
Well, that's... I'm not the prosecutor in charge, though.
if you're the assistant, then does this mean that Kay is in charge?
No, this is just a simple
You've got a good eye on you. You're completely right.
She jumped at the chance.
Since I'm in charge here, I'd like to ask you a few questions post haste. And please be frank. Did anything happen to catch your eye? Ergo, did you notice anything?
Who is she trying to imitate?
Be frank, huh? Well, I feel sorry for the victim, but I can't help but worry about what will happen with the filming from now on.
No, that's only natural. Still, I would think that filming would be difficult now.
I knew it. This is bad. We can only use this location for a little while longer, too.
I knew it. It's the titties. They're distracting him.
Is the filming almost complete, then?
No, but construction will begin here soon, so we won't be able to film here anymore. You're only using this vacant lot until construction begins.
So the rest of the movie will be filmed at Global Studios.
Things aren't looking good. There's even some people spreading bad rumors.
Bad rumors?
Lately, a journalist has been coming by repeatedly saying, "This film is hiding a real monster, I reckon.
Oh, we know
There
who
ain't
that
no
is.
use hiding it," and stuff like that.
And things of that nature.
I have a feeling I know who you're talking about.
Yes, it was that photographer from before.
You're not actually hiding a real monster, are you?
Of course not. If there really was one, I'd be out of a job.
Aren't you? You know what? Never mind. Thought he was
It
out of a
seems
job.
that it seems they're putting a lot of work into this movie.
That's because this is our first attempt at making a sequel to an old classic. Global Studios is pouring their heart and soul into this one.
I wish they'd put that much effort into making a new Steel Samurai series. What role are you playing this time, Mr. Powers?
I'm playing the mighty Muzilla.
Wow, you're the main character?
Well, much obliged. I'm wearing a full body costume again, so my face won't be seen this time either.
I see. That costume sure is cool, though. I want to try wearing it too. I know. How about next time you let me get in the costume? Maybe just the horn part?
Hell no. You can't get inside the horns.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm not in the Screen Actors Guild after all.
I don't think that's what he means. I would like to ask you some questions about John.
About John? Ha! Heard about it from the girl on staff. How he suddenly vanished from right in front of you guys? That's just like him.
Does he do that a lot?
I'd say so. During filming breaks, if you even took your eyes off him for a moment, he'd be gone.
Do you have any idea as to where he might have gone?
I don't know, but I ran into him as he was leaving the film lot.
What? Really? Where did John go?
I saw him
His
getting the
dog?
trailer. But when I was checking the equipment, he was gone again.
The trailer, huh? There might still be some traces of him left behind. Mr. Powers,
Crazy.
could you show us the trailer?
Sure thing. It's a bit of a mess right now, though.
It's just an unfinished, fighting game reveal. Let's take him up on his offer and examine the inside of the trailer. Am I dumb? About John's seat.
Yeah, it's over there, where that backpack is sitting.
Something is sticking out of the bag. This is a tape?
Huh? It's a tape for filming. Why does John have one?
Did he film something? This might be a clue. Is there any way to check its contents?
You have a monitor to look over the footage that was filmed. We can use that. Now then, let's see what's on the tape.
This is... It looks like when John was practicing.
John was practicing by himself.
And the monster's footprints could be seen as well. So this must have been recorded last night.
He does that sometimes. When he's not happy with his performance, he'll sneak onto the set to practice by himself.
Oh, he really is hardworking.
He sure is. Although he's young, he's a real pro. He never rests until he's satisfied. Then again, I can't say that I approve of him using the equipment without asking.
John is able to operate the equipment all by himself?
More or less, it's just basic filming.
Huh?
What's wrong? Why
Where
isn't
did he
John on
go?
the screen anymore?
I think he ran off somewhere just a few seconds before this.
Did he go somewhere while the camera was still recording?
The video of the guy getting in the car and it just disappears.
You just see purple guy slowly approach from the right side.
Oh no.
The tape ends here. It looks like this is all that was recorded.
No one else was on camera except for John.
And it's just the Mozilla animatronic. No, I'm done.
Har,
Recorded last night.
Oh,
Shows
oh
John
my
practicing by himself. Monster's footprint can be seen. Pieces of film equipment have been placed here. Are you filming today?
No, we had to stop filming for today. Since a box has disappeared.
Box?
The
What are
box
you talking
goes.
about? Jinx, you me
Yeah, there was some equipment in that box. I take my eyes off it for a few seconds, and look what happens.
So, there's a thief among us?
Let's go!
God. Exactly what was stolen.
Nothing much, actually. Just a box is missing.
Went missing from the trailer. Only the box of was stolen.
Why would someone steal a box? Personally, I would have taken the stuff inside.
How would you transport the stuff inside? Hey.
They probably wanted the box more than whatever was inside it. They plan to put something inside the box.
Maybe a person? A child, perhaps?
It's already 12:30.
I wonder how Miss Courtney and the others are holding up.
How long will they be able to prolong the trial?
We gotta hurry and find John.
Indeed.
Oh, heck no, that ain't.
Yeah, that's correct.
You ain't gonna catch a scoop like that, boy, nigga.
Was I Nicole?
Yes.
You were.
Sorry, Chief.
What am I always telling you? We're beasts, scoop-eating animals.
Okay.
It's scoop or starve. No story, no glory. You gotta get fired up.
Sir, as expected of my mentor.
I'm gonna say, I'm assuming she beat the case.
They're here. It's those
Allegation.
noisy reporters.
Hey, they came here too. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's go talk to them.
Good grief, if we must.
He's like, no.
Now we gotta talk to those two noisy girls. If it ain't Mr. Edgeworth, so we meet again.
Miss Swift, why are you here? You are set up as the suspect for the murder. Still, your involvement with the fake assassination plan remains that fact. You'll have to submit to a police questioning later.
Just teasing.
You should know that there's still a possibility you may be charged with some crime. I did the race.
For some reason, my questioning was stopped all of a sudden. After a while, they just let me out and told me I could go home scot-free.
Let's go. You got a friend inside.
It must be some kind of message saying I need to keep on doing my best out there, I reckon. Well, they give me a pretty stern warning not to reveal anything about the case.
In the official statement released in the public about the assassination attempt, Miss Swift was not involved. That must have been the reason why they let her go.
But, Mr. Edgeworth, attempting to silence Nicole like this... It's like trying to plug a leaky dam with your bare hands.
She was quick to say something so harsh.
I quickly put together the full details of everything I knew about the case, sprinkled in some of my own dramatizations, and brought in an article to the publisher. But for some reason, I haven't gotten any replies yet.
Were they pressured to keep quiet, or were her dramatization simply too much? Both are probable, so I'm not sure which is true.
Damn, have some faith. That article must have been godlike. You take that back.
What information were you trying to collect here at the Grand Tower?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still don't get it, do you? If you wanna ask a reporter a question, you gotta give her something first.
Do you mean information that could be used in an article?
Bingo! Give me some of that info, and that'll make for a good article. If you ain't got something like that, guess we won't be talking.
I also need some information about John. Let's show her that piece of evidence and try asking her about him.
What, a dead body?
Let's show her a dead body.
Miss Swift, I'm sorry, but about this photo...
You ain't gotta say it. I know exactly what's going on.
Hmm? What do you mean?
You're searching for him, ain't you? That boy.
What?
Things are still pretty tough for you, I see. Miles Edgeworth, the man of crime. Wherever he goes, dead bodies are sure to follow.
Yo.
Or something like that.
That's a terrible reputation to have.
Who would have thought? This time, there'd be a kidnapping incident.
What? How did you know that?
Phaith?
Faith?
Did I not pick up? I said shh.
No.
Could you keep it down a little? This material is top secret. I ain't even told my mentor about it yet. Y'all gotta keep it a secret from me. If she find out, I'm dead as hell.
Why do you know? Judge Courtney should have only told us.
I ain't telling that to anyone. Not even you, Mr. Prosecutor.
It seems this reporter still hasn't learned her lesson.
You can give me that stink eye all you want. I still ain't yapping.
Do you know something about it?
Truth is, I done saw it myself. A boy
Bruh.
being taken away by a couple of men in black.
Nicole witnessed John being taken away by some men in black.
Right.
What? Where'd they go?
I don't know. They went too far away, so I lost sight of them.
Darn it! But at least we know what the criminals looked like.
Yes, a pair of men in black. Agent J and Agent K. Loads time.
Oh, I thought we were gonna talk a lot of. I guess not.
Addicted by the thread of logic.
Men in black, 2 men. 2 black men? Oh man,
In
this is
black?
racist.
Yes.
It's
Can
over with.
Neighbors!
Okay.
Alright. We've now collected some testimony regarding the culprits. Miss Swift says she saw 2 men slip away with John. Furthermore, the taxi driver says he picked up 2 men in his taxi.
They must be the same guys.
It seems likely, however, there's still a problem. According to the taxi driver, the 2 men were alone. John wasn't with them. When the men who took John got in the taxi, there were only 2 of them.
Yeah, you're right. That is a problem.
Once more.
So when Box and John wasn't with them?
Let's go!
Sure.
What if the kidnappers stole the box?
Ah, you mean they...
Exactly. They took it in order to carry John inside.
John's a tiny kid after all. Then, the reason the taxi driver didn't see John was because...
It's likely he was put in the trunk as the kidnappers' luggage.
But why did they need to go through all that trouble of hiding him?
At
Wouldn't be a
first-
kidnapping.
Kidnapping him? I don't know.
At first, the kidnappers must have intended to abduct him without being seen. However, they didn't anticipate all of the policemen in the plaza.
Ah, I see. If they tried to just walk away with him, they would have been spotted.
Just the mere presence of policemen would have been a sizable threat.
I get it. In that case, we gotta ask the taxi driver.
You're a thief and you couldn't put that together? You're a fraud!
Did the two men you told us about earlier have any luggage with them?
Yeah, they stuffed a huge box in the trunk.
Yeah, I like
Then
that.
that's it. Those guys must be the kidnappers.
Do you remember where you took those men?
Sounds to me like something serious is going down here. If you'd like, I could take you to the same place I took them.
Let's do it. Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, thank you for your help.
No problemo, just leave it to me.
Nigga's car gets filled with bullet holes, and the next thing...
That's what I'm saying. They drive and they get shot up.
They
Like,
drive there and he's like, alright, it'll be $1,000.
They
And
get
they're like,
shot
what?
up, and the car crashes.
He starts
Well, 6, 12:57 p.m.
Explodes.
Ugh,
it's about 1 now.
that taxi drove way too fast.
Crazy
I
tax.
feel too good. Mr. Edgeworth, are you alright? Your face is really pale.
Oh, was there an earthquake?
I'm fine. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. The driver said they came to this house's garage.
This must be where those two men brought the box. Mr. Edgeworth, look at the nameplate on the door.
Nameplate? What? Blaze the Best?
Well, he's the
So
kidnapper?
this is the chairman's house.
Does that mean
Oh
the
no,
one
this
who...
nigga,
What?
this nigga's Epstein.
Alright.
Okay.
Does that mean the one who kidnapped John was Blaze the Best?
But he's in jail.
Blaze should have already been arrested, though.
The garage door is unlocked.
Can we see this
You
game?
really do have a good eye for this sort of thing.
Why are they off screening us right now?
Well, I'm saying.
They ran out of budget.
It smells like motor oil. Maintaining that motorcycle must be Blaze's hobby.
Oh, there's the box.
Excuse me, we're coming in. Anybody home?
You don't just say that to a kidnapper, bro.
Doing something like this, it's as if we're a couple of petty thieves.
Shh, be quiet. Right now, we're great thieves. Have some self-awareness.
She scolded me.
Also
Nobody-
breaking into a kidnapper's home.
Nobody's here. For now, it looks like we can get through with this without being arrested.
This isn't the time to be relieved. Now the real deal begins. Let's go look for treasure.
That's number one piece.
We're looking for John, not treasure.
Set sail for John Marsh. It's the name of the treasure.
Ah, I found something good.
Fire.
These are mechanics gloves. You wear them during vehicle maintenance, or when you're working with machinery.
They look really stained with motor oil.
However, they are also horribly stained with dirt. Could the gloves have gotten this dirty just from maintaining the bike?
I don't really like Blaze, but these gloves are really cool. You think we could come with some reason to take them with us?
When you say it like that, it makes it hard for me to take them as evidence. Normally used for bike maintenance, heavily stained with dirt.
Let's get the box. Yeah.
This large box, this must be it. This is probably the box that Mr. Powers said had been stolen.
So, John was stashed in this box and then transported all the way here.
Please don't talk about people as if they are objects. However, if that's the case, there's also a possibility that John is still somewhere in this garage.
Okay, let's go look for him. Our honor as the great thief and her assistant depend on it.
Good grief.
Honor, nigga. This child's gonna die in an hour if we don't find him.
I've been waiting.
There are large tools hanging on the wall, such as a sledgehammer and a shovel.
It's a lot bigger than the gavel George Miss Courtney carries around. If I ever become a judge, I want my gavel to be this big.
Swinging such a huge gavel in court would be intolerable. Please don't.
Aw, then I'll just swing the shovel that's beneath it instead.
That has no business being swung in court or elsewhere. Please don't.
You want to be leaky-eyed Lucas so bad.
Oh shit, thump thump.
There's someone inside!
Thump, 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 thump.
Damn, Crash.
Is it John?
It's the kidnapper.
John, we're coming to save you!
Get shot.
Eh?
This is...
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yo,
Wrong kidnapper.
Sebastian!
what? Why? This is Blaze's house, right? That would mean...
Yes, it should also be Sebastian's house. So then, why is he... Kay, go help him out.
If it has to do with the ropes, then just leave it to Kay.
She said in the
Here I
1940s.
go. A little pull over here, a little quick tug over there.
Lord.
Are you alright, Sebastian?
This dude. Probably
He
crying.
looks a little worse for wear. Why were you tied up in a place like this?
Why are we doing it?
How should I know? You guys don't know anything about me. I could be into BDSM.
It's because we don't know. That's why we're asking you.
He's completely shut off his heart.
Indeed. If it's come to this, I suppose I have no choice but to use that.
Oh wait. He
you
doesn't
mean-
deserve a domain expansion.
I hate to do this when he's in such a fragile state. It's like kicking a man who's down.
You had no problem doing that with Adrian Andrews. I mean, will it be alright?
Hey, that was the Magatama. That's just a cursed tool.
His mind might break if you corner him too much, you know?
Nah, he did say some crazy stuff to Adrian too. But I mean, hey.
She's alright.
Yes, I am aware of that. I will try to be careful. Good grief. I wonder how this will turn out. I've never held back against anyone before.
And I don't intend to start today.
Domain expansion.
You're both saying it at the same time.
After running out of the meeting room this morning, why would he be here of all places?
You guys, you don't know how I feel. Damn.
Fuck.
He's
Jesus, man.
He's going through a lot of shock. He must be on the verge of an emotional meltdown.
We're gonna shout at him and he's gonna start throwing up gang signs.
What? It can't be helped. At times like this, I must quietly listen to what he has to say.
No one tells me anything. I'm always the one being left out like an idiot.
I should try and answer his questions as best as I can. Considering how fragile he is, I won't have much time to spare. I'll need to ask about his true feelings and try to calm him down post-haste.
Can't wait for the
Chess,
Edgeworth
begin.
domain expansion. It's just a giant black box.
Damn.
Like you're a failure as a
Damn,
person.
Top
The
dog.
first one.
Why
The
did I
first
say-
one. The first one, bruh. Oh my god.
I couldn't. From what I've seen, these past few days, you have absolutely no redeeming qualities.
Let's fucking go.
Perhaps you should try starting over again as a human being.
Damn, you told him to kill himself.
Look, you cut.
Calm down. I'm not finished yet.
What? No way. I'm never gonna listen to you or anyone else again.
I just said the one thing that I shouldn't have.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, way to go, dude.
Yeah, and think it
Here we
over.
go, bro.
What did you say?
Way to sell the squad, D-boy.
Yeah, good job, Darian.
You got one shot.
I'll be like, fuck you, Darian.
Very nice. Use RCT to rebuild the domain and destroy his brain cells. Thanks.
Well, let's get you up with that full restore now, and try again.
Okay, so don't do the instant game over option.
Could you
After
please
my
tell me
anger.
what's on your mind?
I don't wanna. It's not like you listen to me anyways. That's.
Wait and see.
Wait,
Wait and
wait,
see.
wait.
Wait.
I can pretend.
What's wrong? Normally you'd be shouting objection right about now.
But he said it in his own way.
Wait and see.
Wait and see.
Wait.
Damn,
We're really just waiting, damn.
man, it's like a forbidden fruit, man. You're serious? You're really gonna listen to what I have to say?
I can understand the shock you went through after what happened with you and your father.
It wasn't just Pops. This morning, I lost everything. Something.
Wow. Was something stolen?
Do you understand? You have been cornered.
What? Please stop it
You have to
already.
wait again.
Just leave me alone already. I can't trust anyone anymore.
Curses! If I make a pointless remarks, his mind will break. Even so, he's someone that cries easily. Whether he's feeling down or he's losing his temper. He'll be crying either way, so I won't be able to tell the difference. I should try reading the emotion through what he's saying.
Alright, now the brain cells tee up.
Wait.
Wait and see.
Everything I have was just given to me by Pops. Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, just what am I supposed to be believing? Believe in yourself.
Let's go. Top one.
Yeah.
If you can't believe in others, then at least believe in yourself. You'll need to gain experience on your own, but if you require wisdom, I can lend you a hand.
Ever since I got locked up, I've been thinking,
This is my brother died.
I'm too inculpable to be a prosecutor. Incapable. Which one was it? I believe it's incapable.
Yeah.
What?
I believe it's.
I believe incapable is the word you're looking
Why'd
for.
the music stop for that, Doug?
Judging your own ability is not an easy task. Sebastian, little by little, you're growing. Sebastian, would you tell me your side of the story?
I understand. What should I talk about?
He seems to have calmed down slightly. I'd like you to tell me everything you know about the kidnappers.
Restore.
Now then, tell me what you heard and saw.
Who kidnapped you?
Yeah.
Do you have
So who-
any idea who the kidnapper could be?
Of course I don't. If I did, I would have told you already.
So we kidnapped your sister.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't have enough clues to proceed to this line of questioning. Maybe I should try another line of attack.
Do the middle one then.
Middle.
Why were you tied up in your own home, of all places?
That's what I'd like to know. I'm the victim here. How would I know? Wait.
Wait.
Yeah.
I was really scared, being locked up alone, you know.
Did your abductors happen to say anything to you?
I don't really get it, but one of them said, don't blame us, blame the owner of this house. Isn't the owner so bad? Shit, Blaze.
Middle.
the best.
Blaze. Maze. Blaze. Aze.
I Billy Blaze here.
The owner of this house, wouldn't that be Blaze the Best?
Pops? I get it. Someone who hates Pops must have taken me hostage.
No,
Oh boy.
considering the situation, that seems unlikely. The connection between Blaze and the kidnappers, this could be a useful clue.
Who?
Who?
Bottom.
Bottom.
Do you know what the kidnapper's objective was?
What are you saying? What else would a kidnapper want besides a ransom?
I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I should just try another line of attack.
Top.
Stop.
I think it's the top.
Do you have any idea who the kidnapper could be?
Of course I don't. If I did, I would have told you already.
Let me try
Again.
using that clue.
Ew.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, wait and see.
A kidnapper can easily use his own home to hold someone captive. Sebastian, you were kidnapped by your own father.
That's fucked up.
What? Can't be. Was he going to kill me because I was a nuisance? Wait and see.
Top.
Wait and see.
Fuck. What's that nigga saying?
Oh, and now you're ignoring me. You just came to laugh at me, didn't you?
Calm down. It seems I waited too
Whoa.
long.
Fuck. Of course not.
Shit. I don't know.
Would you say Tablez?
Hop. Fuck.
Would there be any reason for him to take your life? If his son was found dead in his own garage, Blaze would be suspected immediately.
Man, he would have just done it.
Give him hope. I see. Then, why was I kidnapped?
Kidnapping his own son. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be after any ransom money. There must be some other reason why Blaze ordered the kidnapping. This could be a useful clue.
A motive. Objective, I mean.
Objectify.
Objective.
Do you know what the kidnapper's objective was?
Ransom!
Let me try using that clue.
Ew.
Yo.
Kidnapping his own son in order to demand a ransom wouldn't make much sense.
Is that for ransom?
Yeah, you're right.
Did you notice anything strange when you got kidnapped?
Oh, I'm gonna kill myself as soon as I answered their question. It just took me away. What did they ask you?
What did they ask you?
You sure
They asked you a question. Tell me what they asked you.
Well, don't glare at me like that. I think they asked me, do you know Courtney?
I see. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to fall into place. Blaze and the kidnappers did not intend to kidnap you. Their objective was John Marsh. They were planning to kidnap Judge Courtney's son in order to have Patricia Rowland declared not guilty.
Justine has a son? And Warden Rowland gets declared not guilty?
I suspect the kidnappers mistook you for John Marsh.
That's crazy. All of this was just a mistake. Wait, maybe that's why, back then.
Did you just remember something?
No, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
I'm useless anyways. Just leave me alone already.
This is bad. He might be at his emotional limit. I must get him to tell me what he remembered and try to calm him down as well.
Damn,
Oh,
that
restore.
shit's sped up.
Based on how distressed Sebastian looks right now, it must have been quite traumatic. Quite traumatic. I'll need to help him get back on his feet. What did you remember just now?
I didn't remember anything about that guy. About Blaze.
Middle.
Yeah.
Would that guy happen to be Blaze?
Darn it! Ooh, so this is the difference between me and someone who's earned the prosecutor title.
I've been wanting to ask you, why did you become a prosecutor?
What does it matter? I'm not fit to be a prosecutor anyways. Wait and see.
Wait.
Wait.
say something.
Say something, you fake prosecutor. You must have some reason for choosing this path, right?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't expecting anything special.
Okay.
I became a prosecutor for a really insignificant reason. Oh, wait.
Wait.
It was just a personal reason.
Just like you, I too became a prosecutor for a personal reason.
Oh? Is that true? But you're a really successful prosecutor. I'm sure that Pops, the penis implosion chamber chairman, would have been more proud of you than me. You wanted your father's approval.
Want your father's approval?
I see. So you wanted your father's approval.
Oh. I thought that if I became the best prosecutor, he'd be proud of me. That's why I just wanted to help out Pops as much as I could.
Would you happen to be protecting your father?
What? I don't have any reason to protect someone like him.
You want to help your father?
Yes, top.
Top.
Didn't you want to help out your father as much as you could?
Just once. I only wanted to be useful to Pops, just this once. That way I could help him regain his reputation. I think you mean reputation.
No.
Yeah.
You seem to be mixing up your words again. The word you're looking for is reputation.
No one's ever told me that before. Seriously, bro?
No one's ever
Setting you
corrected
up.
you, dude.
Your father, who has strayed from his path, continues to add to his crimes. Even knowing that, do you truly want things to stay the way they are?
But in that case, just what am I supposed to do?
You should triumph over your father, who has treated you like a fool. You must stop Blaze before he commits another crime.
I never thought of it that way. I want to triumph over Pops.
Somehow, it seems he's calmed down once again. Now's my chance to ask him about Blaze's secret. I will give Sebastian the courage to stand up to his father.
Oh, girl, I'll charge you as an accomplice.
No.
Blaze and Patricia's connection.
Middle.
Was there some connection between your father, and Patricia Rowland?
I'm sorry. I really don't know.
Every tiny bit helps. Can you remember anything at all?
Ooh.
Sorry, I was yawning. I think sometimes they would interact with each other during work, but... Oh, shit. Of course they would. Never mind.
Top.
Under the desk.
But is there something else on your mind?
Behind closed doors? Apparently, Pops is the one who recommended Roland to be the warden.
Oh?
Corruption.
Was there a reason for Blaze to recommend her?
Probably because, unlike me, Pops actually cares about her. Wait.
Wait.
Well, Pops has known her since he first became the chief prosecutor, after all.
What was he like when he was the chief prosecutor?
Oh, Pops was amazing. He'd look over every single piece of evidence that went through the prosecutor's office.
He looked over every single piece of evidence. This could be a major clue.
Where's the evidence of the trial?
Where's the evidence?
It seems that the evidence regarding Patricia Rowland never made it to the trial. It's the duty of a prosecutor to watch over the evidence. Did you take care of it properly?
That's not it. Just listen to what I have to say. You listen to what I have to say.
Wait.
Fuck. I lost. I thought I would keep it in the safest place I knew. And, what have I done?
He seems to have become unsettled again. I suppose I should lend him a hand.
That's
I'll give the evidence to Blaze.
Yep.
The place you thought you would be the safest. Would that have been in Blaze's the best hands?
He told me that it would be safer if he took care of the evidence.
I'm sorry, but he has betrayed your trust in the worst way possible.
Pops. Why would he want to hide the evidence? To leave the trial undecided.
Middle.
Blaze's objective was to have Warden Rollins found not guilty by obscuring the truth. Sebastian, you were used by your father.
Oh,
It's possible that Blaze the Best has the evidence with him. Furthermore, we still have no idea where John is. I must return to my investigation post-haste. However...
Go on more.
This is all my fault. What am I gonna do now?
Seeing him like this, I can't just leave him be. He is still suffering in the gap between his ideal and reality. He will never move on until he figures out how to live out his own life. Sebastian is about to face his greatest trial. Perhaps this is fate. I shall give him the push forward that he needs.
What are you gonna do now?
What are you gonna do now?
What do you plan to do from here on?
First, I'm returning this red jacket. I'm not fit to wear it. Clothes fake the man. I think that's what Pop used to say. He knew along that I was a fake, that I was a fraud.
Top one.
Okay.
Yes.
Manners
It's
make
not
it matter.
fake. The saying is clothes make the man. You are what you wear.
So I'm Gucci. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. I've learned something new yet again.
Yes. All you have to do now is become a prosecutor who is fit to wear that jacket.
Yeah, I'll do my best. That way, no one will ever make fun of me again. Let's knock it down a peg, Top.
Bottom.
Bottom.
But how can I get people to accept me? What do I do? I don't know what to do.
I don't have enough clues to proceed with this line of questioning. Maybe I should try another line of attack.
Damn, that was a waste of time. Will you continue to be a prosecutor?
Bottom.
Do you still intend to continue as a prosecutor?
I don't really know. It's not like I became a prosecutor on my own. Because of that, I even have the right to continue being a prosecutor. Wait. Wait, Top. What?
Top.
No, that's wrong.
Whether or not you continue as a prosecutor is something you must decide for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh no, never mind.
Only you can determine your path in life.
Now he's doing the shit that Justine did. I don't want to stop being a prosecutor. Because if I give up now, I know I'm gonna regret it for the rest of my life.
So, he wants to continue to live as a prosecutor. I shall keep his will in mind.
Alright, now Top.
Yeah.
What do you plan to do from here on?
Make the man.
I don't have enough clues.
Fuck.
Maybe I should try another line of attack.
We walk the same path.
Again.
Will you continue to ignore the truth just like your father?
Oh, please stop it already. I don't want your putty. Just leave me alone. Pity.
It's pity.
I believe pity is the word you're looking for.
Oh, really?
I also have my own reasons for wanting to speak with you. There was a time when I, too, did not seek the truth and continued to run away from it. However, thanks to a certain friend, I was able to realize my mistake.
Say his name.
Say his name.
That's nice. You're lucky, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't really have anyone like that. I will show you the way.
Yeah.
If you have the courage to stand up, I will show you the way.
What?
Only if you have the will for it, though.
I don't want to be like Pops.
So, he wants to surpass his own father. I understand his feelings clearly now. Sebastian says that he wants to surpass his father and continue to be a prosecutor. In other words, he wants to be a different prosecutor from his father. It's the first answer he's arrived at on his own. I'm sure if he has the will, he'll find his way.
What are you gonna do now?
That's enough. For goodness sake, don't you remember your own words? Perhaps his own will can show him the way.
Yeah, that one.
You don't want to be like your father. I don't want you to be like your father, else I'd smack the shit out you, bitch.
As a prosecutor, didn't you want to walk a different path from your father? Certainly, the path you have chosen is not an easy one. Nevertheless, you still chose to live as a prosecutor. In that case, it should be clear to you what you need to do. I still question how I live my life to this day. But you, Sebastian, have found your own answer. So believe in yourself. Prosecutor the best. He was mistaken for John and kidnapped by Blaze's underlings. And after his father stole his evidence, he lost his confidence as a prosecutor. The emotions he's going through must be more painful than anything I could imagine. It's taken longer than I thought, but with that, it's checkmate.
I win, nigga. Me.
Should have lost the package.
I can't believe that option
So
really
sad.
just one-shots you.
I
Because
mean,
it's
I
literally the
funny.
As
exact
soon as I-
opposite of what the game tells you to do.
As soon as I
That's so
clicked it,
funny.
I had a feeling it was gonna do that.
Like literally, it was everything the game told you not to do, and that was what Darian chose playing one.
I mean, I'm just saying, if
Yeah.
someone had just been kidnapped after being traumatized, and disowned by your whole father and shit,
And learning your
I
life
thi-
is a lie, effectively.
and then telling you to go kill yourself, I think I'd have the same reaction too.
Not me though. I'm hard body. I'm built different.
Yeah, nigga, shut up.
Yeah, as much
Arnett!
as roastable as he is, he's got it tough. He
I'd be flinging my
dashed
cup
out
the
of here at
window
full
if that
speed.
happened to me.
It seems as if there's one thing he's best at, and it's running away.
Damn. Anyway, we're
Come
back.
April 6th,
1:15.
1:15 p.m. We made no progress. That nigga's dead.
outside the Grand Tower of Plaza.
Curses! We're running out of time.
Oh, fuck.
We should check in with Mr. Shields. I'd also like to know what the situation is like on their end.
But Mr. DeBest ran off again. You gotta play the Song of Time.
We'll just give them the new information we discovered. Francisco will take his place. Damn.
I wonder if that's going to be enough.
It can't be helped. Since he ran away, there's nothing more we can do.
Back in the trial.
This court empty as hell.
Lucifer.
Yeah, remember, you're prosecution
Lord
and defense.
Lucifer.
All right, I got it.
That's honestly corrupt. Like he's both prosecution and defense.
I guess I'll say it again. If there's no murder weapon, you can't prove the defendant is guilty.
Just because we don't have the murder weapon doesn't mean the defendant is innocent. It seems you wish to taste the sting of my whip.
Ah!
God.
Attorney, this trial, how much longer will it take? Because it feels like it hasn't gone anywhere for a good while now.
Miss
Should
Rowan, you
not
have to
let-
trust the process. Well, sorry that stubborn prosecutor over there doesn't seem to understand.
Good at acting.
Until I am satisfied, this whip will lash out at you as many times as I see fit.
By now, she's probably whipped me once for every year I've been alive. Miles, what the fuck is taking you so long, boy? I know we're just stalling for time, but Uncle Ray can't keep this up for much longer.
Uncle
Turned
Ray, you're
out
gonna have
he
to
didn't actually
understand.
like being whipped.
Oh shit, the phone's ringing. Your phone ringing.
Hey, bro, you got a phone call.
Phone is,
Hello.
phone is ringing.
That shit is on in the middle of court, bro. That's crazy. That's rude.
Oh, whoops! Excuse me. Oh, yeah, yeah. Everybody, get your joke in.
Have any other phone ringing emotes?
Steven.
I will allow it.
Do it again though, and
Sorry,
I'm
the money
killing you with
called.
this hammer.
Hello, and welcome to your new job at Freddy Fazbear's.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Shields.
Oh, Miles, it's you. How's it going over there?
We found Sebastian.
Oh, and the knife and chisel?
It seems he
Nope.
handed the evidence over to Blaze the Best. It's very likely that Blaze knows the whereabouts of the murder weapon.
Ex-chairman the best? But why would Blaze?
That I don't know yet. However, there may be some hidden connection between Patricia Rowland and Blaze.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll issue a subpoena for Blaze the Best right away. I'll grill him personally. Yo, are we gonna have a pro tag switch?
I will continue to search for the missing evidence and for John as well.
Try to hurry it up, would you? We're at our wits' end over here. Because the verdict can be handed down at any moment.
Understood. How much longer can Judge Courtney's heart hold out? I know she's in a lot of pain. I've got to hurry.
So, how's the trial going?
Blaze will be taking the stand. I don't know how things will turn out, though.
He'll do anything, from hiding the evidence to kidnapping. He really is nothing but trouble.
I agree. And we should probably take a look at the evidence concerning him.
Okay, leave it to me. First, here's the latest evidence, fresh from the scene.
They're the gloves from earlier, although I'm certainly curious about them. Anything else?
The case files from the IS-7 incident. If I recall, Blaze was involved in this, right?
Indeed. He was involved in destroying the evidence. For now, let's keep this on hand. Case files from the incident 18 years ago. Touch the check button for details. Now then, is there anything else?
Of course. Last but not least, we've got this.
This is the Yatagarasi's badge. Okay. I'm talking about things related to Blaze. Please be serious.
But aren't you always going around presenting random evidence too, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, well, that's... Huh? Isn't that Sebastian?
Ah! What are you doing here? He ignored us.
He came out of the Grand Tower. What was he doing in there?
Let's go investigate what Mr. DeBest was up to.
Yes, let's go. Let's... The hatch is
Just be
open.
It might be Mr. DeBest who opened it.
If you push Kay back down there, she'll like push back.
Die.
Did Sebastian come in here?
Mr. Edgeworth, over here! The safe's open!
Did he come in here to open that? Let's examine it thoroughly.